Madam Speaker, not all heroes wear capes. As Minister for Population Health and on behalf of the ACT Greens, I give my condolences to the Canberra Alliance for Harm Minimisation and Advocacy and its community who are mourning the deaths of two members of their team earlier this year. I acknowledge the significant contributions that both individuals made to the community. They both strive to create a non-judgmental and safe environment where the clients of CAHMA felt accepted. CAHMA is a peer-based organisation, which means that its staff is made up of people with lived experience of drug use. CAHMA's team, despite being heavily stigmatised for their own experience with drug use, show up for their community day in, day out. They do this at great personal expense. In becoming peer workers, CAHMA's staff and volunteers make their lived experience of drug use visible to the wider community. The stigma amplifies for them personally as they are left wearing a label that's bigger and bolder than it was before. It takes bravery to be a peer worker. I know the team at CAHMA do it because it makes a difference, not only for their community, but for the Canberra community as a whole. I know that CAHMA's entire community is mourning with the loss experienced this year. Within the community of people who use and inject drugs, the death of peer workers is felt far and wide. This isn't just because peer workers are courageous enough to be persistent champions and compassionate advocates for some of the most marginalised people in our community, or because they create one of the rare service environments where people who use drugs feel accepted and welcome. It's because they do all of this while bravely and personally carrying the same burden of stigma and discrimination as the people that they work to support. As a society, we should thank peer workers like those who work at CAHMA for things like the negligible rates of HIV transmission and declining hepatitis C transmission among people who inject drugs, and the countless lives saved through overdose prevention. To the CAHMA community, I want you to know that with you, I honour the Capeless heroes who are no longer with us, and I honour those peer workers and volunteers who bravely continue to reduce drug-related harms and support some of the most marginalised people in our community. While your lived experience should not and does not define you as people, your dedication, persistence and compassion certainly does.